A tiny act of rebellion cracked years of quiet misery. Back in 8th grade, there was this girl named Marissa who just had it out for me in the slow, simmering, under-the-skin kind of way. She wasn't the shove-you-into-lockers type, but she specialized in those little cuts that made me want to fold myself into a pencil case and disappear. We had English and pre-algebra together at Maple Ridge Middle, and anytime I answered a question, she'd mutter, "Wow, Einstein," in this syrupy, fake nice voice that made my stomach drop. If I walked near her desk, she'd do an exaggerated eye roll like I was ruining the air supply. I never said anything back. I was the kid who wanted to blend in so badly I might as well have been wallpaper. My mom always said, "The high road is free, take it." So I did, and I quietly wished for very small, harmless karmic events to hit her. Like maybe she'd spill juice on her white sneakers or trip during warm-ups in gym, nothing major. Just justice light. Toward the end of the year, our grade went on a field trip to this beat-up roller rink outside town called Cosmic Wheels. The carpets were sticky, the lights flickered like they were powered by hopes and prayers, but we didn't care. Getting out of class for a whole day was basically heaven. They had the main rink, a tiny arcade with machines that screamed when you touched them, and along one entire wall, 30-ish quarter machines. Most were filled with those bouncy balls, the neon glittery ones that looked like tiny planets. My friends and I weren't super into skating, so after about half an hour of wobbling around the rink like malfunctioning robots, we gave up and migrated toward the quarter machines. My friend Devin had, no joke, a full $5 in quarters because his mom managed a little laundromat. He started buying bouncy balls and tossing them to random kids like some kind of chaotic middle school Santa. Then it turned into a full-on game, where we'd try to bounce them off the rink walls and land them in each other's hoods or pockets while skating by. The staff didn't care. Honestly, I think they were just grateful none of us were trying to form a conga line again. 2 hours in, our group had accumulated what was probably an illegal amount of bouncy balls, 50 at least. Kids were juggling them, stuffing them into jacket sleeves, slipping them into shoes for absolutely no reason. Some of us asked the concession stand for bags, and they gave out gallon-sized Ziploc bags like we were stocking up for the apocalypse. I ended up with a completely stuffed Ziploc. It was so full, I had to sit on it to zip it closed. There were tiny marble-sized ones, medium ones with glitter suspended inside like space dust, and a couple almost as big as tennis balls. It was absurd and beautiful. When it was time to load back onto the buses, I held the bag in front of me like a fragile newborn because it wouldn't fit in my backpack. People kept asking where I got them all, and I told them the quarter machines, which immediately made 3 kids try to push past the teachers to go back inside. The teachers shut that down fast. Back at school, we got dropped off at the back entrance near the gym. Everyone was hyped, loud, flashing neon balls and arcade tickets like trophies from battle. I was walking down the hallway toward my locker, clutching my clear bag of rainbow chaos, when I heard a voice behind me. "Hey," I turned. It was Marissa, backpack hanging off one shoulder, hair perfect, expression flat. Her eyes went straight to the bag. "Can I have a couple of those?" she asked. No hello, no smile. Just that tone like she was used to people giving her things because she existed. I looked at her, then at my bag, then back at her. My automatic instinct was to say yes. Avoid trouble, avoid attention, avoid everything. But then I thought about every whispered comment, every smirk, every fake sweet insult she'd tossed at me all year. "No," I said. She blinked, confused. "What?" "No." I kept my voice as casual as possible, though my heart was doing backflips. Her whole expression shifted. Not anger, just this sharp annoyance, like a princess told she couldn't cut in line. "Seriously? You have like a million." "Yep," I said, "and I'm keeping them." She let out this short, irritated breath and shook her head. "Whatever, that's childish." Then she brushed past me hard enough that my shoulder bumped the lockers. I just stood there, holding my Ziploc kingdom of bouncy balls, watching her walk away. And the wild thing, I felt incredible. Like someone had finally adjusted the brightness on my life by 20%. It wasn't dramatic. She didn't scream or cry or crumble into dust. She just got annoyed and left. And that tiny moment was enough to make the rest of my day feel shiny.